Sagittarius, and a very warm welcome to your April 2018 horoscope. So the first couple of weeks of the month until the 16th, we've still got Mercury Retrograde. So during Mercury Retrograde, it is very good to do anything that begins with the letters RE. So relaxing, resting, reviving, rejuvenating, revitalizing, reassessing, realigning. Any of these words that begin with RE, these are all good things to do. It's not the best time for starting new projects, but boy, is it a wonderful time for completing something. Something that maybe you started before the retrograde and now can complete during the retro. So maybe looking for a new job, maybe looking for a partnership, a relationship, a business connection. This can all complete during the retrograde. Just hold off signing important contracts if you can for those couple of weeks of the month. If you have to sign something, really reread it and reread it several times before you sign. So on the 15th of the month, we've got a lovely new moon happening in this 5th house, along with where Mercury Retro is. New moon in the 5th and all this activity in the 5th house. Sagittarius, this is wonderful for you. It can bring you a new romance. It can bring you a new business. It's wonderful for igniting your creativity. It's brilliant for starting a new business, for really getting something going that you feel excited about, passionate about, that makes you feel like a little kid. I feel like that about astrology a lot of the time, or anything to do with metaphysics. It's just really exciting, and I get up in the morning, I'm thinking about it. And it's also a really good time for doing anything that's entertaining, anything that's cultural, and anything with children, or bringing out the child within you. So it's a great new moon for you, Sagittarius. On the 20th of the month, we've got the Sun joining Venus here in your 6th house. So this could be some very good news about a work situation. It's also maybe somebody putting in a good word for you, somebody recommending you. It's also a good time to do any kind of volunteering, any kind of helping, contributing in some way, maybe to a cause that really matters to you, or maybe just the homeless or old people or children, whatever it is that gives you that sense of contribution will be very valuable with those aspects. And also you might be indulging in some sweet things to eat. You might be noticing that you want more sweet things with Venus in that 6th house for much of this month. So just keep an eye on that if that's one of your weaknesses and you don't feel good about it afterwards. On the 25th of the month, we've got Venus, planet of love, going into your house of relationships. Well, this is a wonderful placement, one of the best placements to have Venus. So this is good for creating a new relationship for yourself, if that's what you're looking for. It's very good for bringing peace and harmony to your existing relationships. And just generally, it's like a feel-good energy as far as relationships are concerned, and a good time to soothe ruffled feathers if there have been any situations that have been a bit irritating or upsetting. That Venus should help to calm things. And finally, we've got a full moon on the 29th of the month, and that's happening up here in your 10th house. Now, quite unusually, at the beginning of last month, we had a full moon in that 10th house as well. It's very rare within the space of a couple of months to have an activation of a full moon in the same life area. So this is really shining a light for you, Sagittarius, on your career. Maybe you're going to change career direction. Maybe you're going to change country, job, situation. Change is afoot in your career. Something that you began may come to completion or fruition during by the end of the month. Or maybe there's another wave of progress or another wave of something to happen at the end of this month that you begin to see more clearly. It's also shining a light on your life purpose. You know, what do you feel you are here to do? What are those things that are unique to you? Really think about those things a little more. Sometimes you get a little caught up in just the everyday logistics of living. You don't think about the bigger picture. And this full moon is encouraging you to look at the wider picture of your life. What if this were the last day you're alive on this planet? What is it you'd be doing? That's a very powerful question to ask yourself, especially with that moon activating the 10th house for you. So there you have it, my lovely Saggies. I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. I read them all, and subscribing. Bye for now.